Hello from the 2026 Skoolie Swarm here in Pontiac, Illinois. And it's also the red carpet for the 100th...
The red carpet quarter.
...of the 100th anniversary of Route 66. So we're going to take you around and show you some of these fabulous buses.
We had a crazy idea. Last night at 10 o'clock, we decided we're coming to this thing.
Yeah. So
we loaded up the van and we drove halfway, and now here we are. So
there are some vans like us here too. We are not a part of this, but we might start being a part of it.
Hey, take a look around
and tell us what you think.
Okay, I'm waiting my turn here in front of Travis and Michelle's bus. You can follow them on Instagram. We've actually already been inside here, and this is a really cute bus. So as soon as our turn comes up, let's run in and take a look. Okay, I finally got my turn to come in. What's the name of your bus?
We don't know.
You don't have a name.
It hasn't told us yet.
Travis and Michelle are here, and I understand you guys like put this thing on or organize this?
Yes.
Yep. So we really like their bus. Nancy and I came by earlier and took a look at it, and so I want to just give you a quick sneak peek of the bus. Hey, this is Ed and Nancy from the future.
We had a glitch. I know you're going to find that hard to believe, but we did.
So while I just left you off here, I'm walking to the back of the bus, lost all the footage of the bus, and then...
Which bus was it?
It was the very first bus we went to. So we lost all the footage, and then I joined you at the closing of that bus tour. So it was awesome. And
yeah, those are some really cool buses.
So stay tuned. We have more buses to follow, but sorry you didn't get a good look at this one.
Hang on.
Okay, just want to wrap up viewing the bus here. It's been really fun talking, chatting it up with everybody. Man alive. I don't know, this is tempting to switch from a van to a schoolie. You never know. All right, thanks for giving us the tour. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yep.
Okay, the bus behind me is amazing. They have taken old toolboxes and lockers, and that's what they used for storage. So I have Herky. I can't go in, but Ed's going to take you in.
Okay, the next bus I'm touring is the Ramblin Rose, and we've looked at, these folks have done a really good job of putting this bus together. Neat fact, they also went to Alaska too, so we had a lot of stuff in common to talk about. So this is the boxes Nancy was telling you about outside. Is they've taken these toolboxes and repurposed them. Looks like we got some Reuben sandwiches going on there. Is that what those are?
40 feet of bus, I can't find my sauerkraut.
Well, look at all the canned goods there. Surely you got some sauerkraut in there.
You'd think, but I can't find it. It's here somewhere.
Hey, let's take a look in the back here. They've really got a nice setup, and like I was saying before, they've taken this to Alaska and drove it up to the Arctic Circle. So that is quite a task to drive that far, but I'm really impressed with the way they've built this out, and they've got it all set up here.
I dig this.
Here's a map of the places they've been.
Did you buy it redone?
It's pretty cool.
No, it was a seated bus when we bought it.
Was it really? Yeah, that guy, he collects them. All those real old buses.
There are people that are into them.
I never see them really move too much, but they're old.
So when you built this, what was the most challenging?
And the cook came with the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell him that.
It's hard to say. Solar, I think, would be.
Solar, yeah.
Because I'd never done solar, so and it's tough to wrap your head around. But once you get your head wrapped around it, you can get it figured out.
That's pretty cool. Well,
everything else I pretty much knew and did.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Done a good job. So,
thanks.
Thank you. All right, in this bus, there's a lot of people here, so I'm going to start at the back first. But at the back, let me turn the camera around. At the back, they have a bedroom here and a television that swings down. And here's their bed. And they've got it all. And then, look here, they've got the bathroom, and they've got a shower. And then over here, they have the toilet. And I was just talking to this gentleman. They've done all this work themselves. And they've got some bunk beds here for the grandkids.
Yep.
And okay, so I'm just giving the folks a tour.
Yeah.
Levant, you did this work yourself?
My wife and I did. My wife
Nice.
designed it.
You just put legs on her designs?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the way we do.
Yes. Yes.
That's awesome.
Oh,
So
yeah.
how much time you got invested in this?
It took us about 6 months to build.
Okay.
And of course, when you start off, I got about less than $90,000 dollars in this.
Okay.
That's including buying.
Yeah, uh-huh.
When you start off, you kind of put in things to make things work, and then you replace as you go.
As you
when
go,
get more
right,
money.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So I would say, you're constantly redoing something or doing
Right,
something.
right.
But this is MCI 1996,
Okay.
and I recommend it because
So it's a passenger bus.
it was a passenger bus.
Uh-huh.
It had over 65 seats in it.
Oh, nice.
And then this model is a 102 DL3,
Okay.
which is 102 wide,
Okay.
so we don't have to have slide outs.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
it feels comfy. And then it's 45 foot long. We have in-floor heating when we built it, and we also have 2 mini splits,
Mini
all
splits,
separate
uh-huh.
systems. That way, we have one breakdown, we have 2 others to make it.
There you go.
comfortable in you, and so on. And a 96 is a workhorse. It'll go 1.5 million, 2 million miles. It's
Wow.
got 740,000 miles right now.
So
And
good investment. Yeah.
yes, and she doesn't have all these electronics in it that these newer vehicles
Right, right.
have.
Right.
You know. And,
Okay.
she gets 8 miles to the gallon, which is 2 miles a gallon better than my 35-foot Skoolie.
There you go.
Yeah. So
All right. So there's the inside of the bus. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Moving on to the next one. All right. So I want to show you this really quick. They have some music playing in here, so I got to go fast. But this is a bus. She's calling it the Struggle Bus, and it's really done well. She's done a really good job on this. This lady, we were talking to her outside. It's been a lot of fun chatting it up with her, but she's got it all set up here very nice. And they have traveled all over the country in their van, in their bus. This is a short bus, but I really like these. These are well utilized compact space here. I really like how they've got this set up. And of course there's the cockpit and everything. You can drive and just move right to the back if you need to. But I think it's really cool. I hope you're enjoying these tours. So here we are on the Frankenbus, and the interesting thing is these folks are from Missouri, and so are we. So they've had a lot of work done on their bus. They've had some challenges. They told us earlier today about a major fire they had kind of set them back in the building progress, but they're still moving forward with it. So
Yep.
we're going to show you guys. What's your names again?
Debbie and John.
Debbie and John.
Yeah.
And they've got this bus really figured out really nice. The neat thing about this bus is you've lifted this. How many inches is it?
18 inches.
18 roof raise of 18 inches because they're tall people.
Yep.
And take a look around. I think you're going to enjoy it. All right, so here's the cabinet work that they're working on. It's a work in progress, but they're making progress. And they have a gas stove and just a regular size refrigerator. And one of the things I want to show you is they have a really robust electrical system. So they've got a 24 volt system, and they have solar panels and the whole works. But they've done a really good job on this, and it looks really nice. I'm headed back here to the bathroom because I want to show you something that they've done. They wanted a tub in their Skoolie, and they've got a bathtub. So that's really nice. Pretty nice, huh? Having the toilet and sink and the bathtub. And then they have their whole bed set up here, and they're running mini splits for air conditioning. And what's really funny is they got little cages for their dogs underneath there, so their dogs can be safe and in a nice space. But these schoolies have plenty of room in them. It's one of the things I really appreciate about it. So pretty neat, huh? All right, we're sitting down taking a little break.
So the bus that Ed just took you in, those people are from the great state of Missouri. They are from Bonne Terre, Missouri, which is south of Herculaneum. But did Ed tell you about the fire?
I mentioned a little bit about it, but you could explain.
So if you have one of those little butane stoves, you know, the little one burner, and you put like a hairspray looking butane thing in there, it exploded. It threw her, what?
Yeah, it threw her back, and
yeah, and caught the ceiling on fire and everything, so they had to
start all over again.
Yeah, they weren't totally done, but you know, they had quite a bit done. So if you have one of those, Edward, don't use it inside
We
anymore.
have one, but it's not going to be used inside the van anymore.
No,
For sure. So,
I had no idea. So anyway, super nice people. Of course they are. They're Midwesterners, right?
we're having a really good time here at the Skoolie Swarm and looking around a lot of different buses.
And we're sitting here next to a very famous man. See if you recognize him.
Abraham Lincoln. All right, we got a few more. We're not showing you everything that's here. There has been some people decline us videoing, so we're respecting that. And we're not
mainly doing the schoolies, right?
Yeah. There's some vans here too.
Right.
Also, there's at least one van I want to show you, but
Which one?
That one with the screen door.
Oh
on it.
yes, because Ed's going to get me a screen door.
So okay.
It's amazing. But anyway, we have been invited to join this group. They've given us all kinds of information in there.
You never know. You might see us at another Skoolie Swarm.
Yeah.
All right, let's head over to the other parking lot. Okay, I really like this van here. This lady's done a really good job at it, and she's given me permission to come inside and take a look at it really quick. So while nobody's here, I want to do that. But this is a shorty school bus, and it is really nice. Done a really good job. There's her bed on the side, and she's got a really nice size restroom in here, and it's pretty nice. She's got her storage up above, and then of course there's her driver's seat. I think it is just done really well, and yeah, this is something I could really get into. I really enjoy this. And then, of course, she's got this all framed out here where you can go out the door. So, pretty cool. Okay, we're going to have to wrap it up.
That was fun. But it's getting really crowded, and the sun keeps going behind a cloud, and it gets really cold.
There are so many people in the vans. It's getting, in the schoolies, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's getting really hard to video, so we didn't get to show you everything.
We're going to move on north on 66 and see what else we can find.
We don't know. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. We'll see how far we get today.
Yeah.
But hang in with us.
Wow, it's a beautiful day, and everybody is out doing Route 66. We are here in Dwight, Illinois. We're headed north, actually, and it's fun to see all the old cars out on doing the route today.
Yes, we're at the Ambler Beckler Texaco station.
Right. What he said.
And we've been here a few times before, so we didn't stay very long.
But not with this many people.
And it's so crowded.
Yeah.
So it's fun seeing all the cars, like Nancy said. So we're going to get back on the road, but take a peek at this really quick before I leave.
We made our way to Wilmington, Illinois. And once upon a time, when you would come down from Chicago and hit Wilmington, you would come around a corner and you would see the Launching Pad restaurant, and the big Gemini giant was there. Since then, He has been sold to the town of Wilmington. Am I right about that?
That's right.
And they have moved him here to this park, and so we're going to show you.
This has been one of the iconic stops on Route 66 for a long time. We even, if you remember our old Astro van, we had the Gemini giant sat on the dashboard.
Yes.
He's still in the new van, but he's in back. So.
Yeah, he's on the shelf above our bed. But anyway, we even ate at the launching pad a couple of times when they redid it. But
no longer in business.
Yeah.
Okay, let's run over, look at the giant, and you know where Nancy's headed? To the gift shop. All right, let's take a look at its new location. Right here, still on Route 66, just farther down the road, and they've completely restored it. It's got this like metal flakes in the paint. Looks more metallic maybe than it was before, but still an icon of Route 66.
Welcome to Wilmington, Illinois, a city built along the scenic banks of the Kankakee River. You're standing on the original 1926 alignment of historic Route 66.
Alrighty, that's the end of our short video here. We just finished up with the Gemini giant. We got to talk to a nice man who just completed the...
Well, he will complete,
will
as soon as
complete
he gets
tomorrow.
to Chicago, yeah.
He left 18 days ago in Santa Monica.
He's
and
doing it
here.
backwards.
Going backwards.
Yeah.
So,
But
anyway,
fun weekend.
I hope you enjoyed our little time here.
Let us know if you think we should join the Skoolie bunch.
That was fun. That was definitely the highlight of our trip and the reason we came over here this weekend. So although the
giant is just a bonus.
It's just a bonus. So, all right. Thanks for watching our video. We appreciate it, and we will see you again next time.
Bye now.